Hello guys, welcome to Ashley Lancelot Show. A couple days ago is actually 1 year anniversary for the Nintendo Switch. There are good and bad things about the Nintendo Switch, mostly good. I've been playing this game a lot. I have a lot of Switch library. I actually bought a couple of games in the eShop as well. And we'll get more into it and we'll talk more about it as well as I ramble on. Well, if you guys like the video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell for more of our videos, and you can request for videos you want me to make. I'm going to try to do different segments of games at 10 in the morning, and 8 in the morning will be random, but gameplay is going to be at 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll be live Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Most of the time my wife is going to be live every other day with their artwork and everything else. Everything in the link will be down below in the description. Been a whole year. I've been playing several types of Switch game. I picked it up on a couple weeks after it launched on March, and I got my first game, the Zelda Breath of the Wild. I wasn't too thrilled of it. I beat it. I did the DLC for it as well. Throughout the games, I think it's a good collection of games. A lot of ports are actually coming into the Switch, and I've been replaying it, such as Doom 3, Payday 2. Recently, I just played. I'm gonna get the review for that in probably a couple days from now, and some other ones as well. The more ports are gonna be coming in from the Wii U version port over to the Switch, and there's gonna be some other games like use 7 or use 14. It's gonna switch. I might get that thing wrong. I'm sorry, but yeah, it is very enjoyable, likable, portable. It feels like a new upgraded version of a 3DS. I prefer this Switch more than the 3DS because the screen's a lot bigger, and even though it doesn't have much battery life like a 3DS does, but I can't wait for the new Pokemon game that's gonna be coming up for the Switch. But other than that, more games are coming. Donkey Kong Freeze Tropical is coming out this month. I actually never played it on a Wii U. I'm a huge Donkey Kong fan. I played the original on the Super Nintendo, as I remembered. Back then, 1, 2, and 3, I believe. I actually skipped Donkey Kong 64, and later on I want to get the game, but the actual cartridge costs more than I can afford for it. But hopefully later on I'll get one for myself, or someone likes to send me some stuff, and I will gladly accept them. But other than that, the Joy-Con I really still don't like. A lot of the game that has Joy-Con in it did not like. A lot of the indie games or games just for the Switch did not really too throw for, like 1, 2, 3 Switch. I forgot the cardboard thing they're gonna have out, something lab, Nintendo Lab I believe it's called. Not too thorough, but I'm not gonna actually pick it up unless someone really wants me to spend $70 on a game and a cardboard with it that's probably going to be collecting dust somewhere. I might do it just for the hell of it and destroy it. The games I actually enjoy the most are the RPG games. I'm more in RPG. Shooter games, I mostly love it on the actual PC more than actual console itself. If you watch my Payday 2 videos, you see why. A lot of the ports work from Bethesda, from Doom 3. Actually, it's very fluid, even though it might not be graphically enhanced like you play on the PS4 or the PC, but it is work. It is portable. I played Skyrim for hours and hours of ends. Played it while I was taking a crap in the bathroom. You know, those are the things that the Switch has and other consoles do not have. And I think that's one of the main things that actually made the Switch sell a lot more. It outsold the Wii U, and also probably going to outsell the majority of the console, hopefully in a couple of years when more ports and Indiegogo games coming in. More third-party games are coming into the Switch. I saw a lot of indie games. They're selling at Best Buy, GameStop, and Amazon for the Switch itself. I'm actually going to pick some of them up. I think 5 minutes longer. I'm going to get one of those and a couple of other ones. I might just try it out for the aesthetics. I actually have it on the PC. A lot of these indie games, but I like to go take it with me, go to school, play in the car or waiting for my class to start. That's always a good thing as well. And the only thing I did not like about it is the battery life. A lot of times, these lithium battery on which other consoles you actually replace have a kit for it. I know my Wii U controller has a kit to replace the lithium battery on it. I think I'll go buy one and replace one for my Wii U console because it is actually dying a lot quicker than I first got it. The Joy-Con, people, it's a hit or miss. I never really liked the Joy-Con, the motion sensor of it. Never really was a huge fan of it since Wii came out. I think that's one thing. Plus, there's not really much games that actually prefer to use a Joy-Con that I actually have not found yet. Unless you guys know some of the games that is really fun to play on the Joy-Con. So far, for me, no, not really. For the fact, because the controllers are too small for my hand. I have the Pro controller that I preferably use all the time. And my wife does not like the Joy-Con as well. So I'm going to buy one more of these so me and my wife will play. Super Smash Brothers will be coming out onto the ported to the Switch with 2 extra characters. That I'm going to be very excited for. I'm a huge Smash Brothers fan. I've played I got my first one. I still have it on my N64. I got my GameCube one, then the Wii, the Wii U, and hopefully now I can get the one for my Switch, and I'll be playing the crap out of it like usual. The multiplayer aspect, the chat, multiplayer aspect is very still buggy for a lot of the games, like Splatoon 2. I play a lot of, and if I want to play with my friends or play with people that when I'm live streaming it and people join in my game, I have to rely mostly on my YouTube chat or on Skype or Discord so that I can hear what they're saying and what they're planning and everything else as well. That's one of the huge things I think they should improve on, the chatting aspect of it. Have some way that you can actually communicate through your Switch instead for your phone or other application that's just for the multiplayer aspect of it. Other than that, it's fluid. On the multiplayer, just make sure your internet connection is good. Most of the time, I have Comcast. Those go up and down a lot of time when I'm streaming it and also playing it on the multiplayer at the same time. Hopefully, when I move, it'll be a lot better with the connectability. I'm actually going to shove a LAN cable in the majority of them. Let me see if this thing has a LAN cable. Nope, it does not, just wireless. Okay, so I'll have my PC in the LAN, and I might have a dedicated wireless just for my game console because it takes a lot of bandwidth for it. I am looking for newer games for it as well. I really would like to have more RPG games for this console. There's not that many that came out, but I pretty much beat them all that I have so far. But I think more ports the better, especially have a lot of the ports that used to be on the PlayStation are actually being ported to the Switch. I think that's a key goal that's keeping the Switch alive and profitable and sell more. I was very surprised. I actually never played one, I believe, on the PS2 and the PS3 version of this. Maybe just PS3. I have the game, but I actually never fully play it. Has a new playable character that's a hacker. Very interesting. The mechanics of this is very different than I actually played other shooter games before and GTA. I actually play a lot of GTA games, but I stopped playing that after a while. But like, there's a lot of other games that I want them to port over, like the Chocobo Dungeon I just picked up at GameStop for very cheap. A lot of, if they bring back a remade version of Final Fantasy 7 or Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch, I bet we'll sell a hell of a lot more consoles. Hopefully it'll be powerful enough to actually play it or in low res. That's the one main thing that people are having. Wolfenstein 2 has not come to the Switch yet. I actually beat it on the PlayStation 4 that I'm looking forward to. Hopefully it'll be going in. GTA 5, and I dabbled very little bit of it, but hopefully it'll come to the Switch. I actually played the whole series of it. I have it on the computer, but the controller for the GTA 5 is more playable on the console, I believe, than the PC version of it as well. I would like to have a lot more build up strategy games on the Switch. You know, lot more for like older like us when we're actually grown up on. I would like to see more of that on the Switch. But every month, newer games are coming, and you know, more games, the more sell, the more desirability of the Switch. I gotta pick up more stuff for the Switch because I want one that has the docking system that is basically doesn't have this portion to scratch the shit on my screen. And I believe people are still having the bent version of the Switch. Let me see if my Switch is slightly warped. And my table. Holy shit, no, not that way. Actually, holy shit, my thing is warped. Yeah, my Switch is a little bit warped, not too bad. I think that's one thing they should fix. They're making a Switch 2.0. Let me just remove the Joy-Con. It's not that bad. It's not that noticeable. It's that the Joy-Con was in the way for it as well. But yeah, happy 1 year, Switch. Hope you have more games and more sales, and I'll be looking forward to playing more of the game. Let me know what's your favorite Switch game, and what would you like the Switch to do more for you later on in the future. For me, more JRPG games. That is probably the key thing I want more to Switch to do, and have them remake Super Mario RPG 7th of the Legend Star, then port it onto the Switch. That's one of the game I really want to replay again, in better graphics and everything else. But anyhow, let me know what you guys think. Please subscribe, hit that like, hit the notification bell, and I'll talk to you all guys later.